Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel and to the December vlog. What a month December is going to be, as hectic and as insane as November was. So let's start the vlog by catching up with each other. Let's start with what's going to be keeping you busy in December. So you guys, what games are you looking forward to in December? What games are you going to be playing? Are there any MMORPG content updates that you're looking forward to? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll share a few of what I'm going to do and what content you will see on the channel in the month of December. Let's quickly wrap up November, you guys. I jumped into a ton of games, not just for the channel, but for my freelance job as well, where I cover games and MMOs in a variety of different genres and systems, platforms, really. So I've been all over the place, and I'll have a video talking about some of these games that I jumped into that I don't have the time to make full reviews for, so it's going to be something quick. I don't know what to call it, though, the type of content. I mean, you're still going to see a review on the thumbnail, but in the title, I'll make it so that's clear. It's going to be either a quick fire review, rapid fire review. I don't know, these names are all over the place. I just can't think of something that, yeah, in 5 minutes or less you'll understand what the game's all about and what's good and what's bad. So I'm working on that. There's still the Lord of the Rings Online Legendary server that I want to talk about in a video, because I've let that go on for quite some time now, and that was intentional because I was feeling like the nostalgia was kind of blinding me from some real issues that this server and Lotro has. So expect that video pretty soon after you watch this vlog. So December, I'm going to be jumping into Star Wars The Old Republic for a review. I think I've made this clear last month. Update 5.10, Jedi Under Siege, which I'm sure most of you that play SWTOR will know, will introduce the brand new planet of Ossus. It'll bring back the Jedi versus Sith storyline, returning companions, and really this update is going to be a catalyst for BioWare in terms of judging how good the content quality is, leading up to an expansion sometime next year. Apparently 6.0 is going to be an expansion, and this is the start of it all, 5.10 Jedi Under Siege. So knowing that, I have recently just came back to SWTOR. I'm sure you've seen my vid about that, and I'm current with the content. So playing 5.10 when it just released will be not only a good experience for me, but an opportunity to share my thoughts while the content is still current. I think that's more relevant. And I have high hopes for this, in a way, because I'm a massive Star Wars fan here. I would love to see the MMORPG do well and go back to becoming a proper MMO again. Will that happen? Don't know. So wait and see. I will make videos and maybe even a live stream. Some of you guys have been asking for a SWTOR live stream forever. That could happen with 5.10, but just be warned, because of the kind of game that SWTOR is, cutscenes and spoilers will be all over the place. So if you do not want all that spoiler stuff, then stop asking for SWTOR live streams, because I will cover the story. You guys know I will. Story's big for me. The other games that I'm going to be jumping into December, 2 of them are in early access / beta / testing pledge crowdfunded phase thingy-majingies. One of them I can openly discuss and make videos for, and that is Crowfall. I think, again, I've let slip many times that Crowfall is going to be one of those MMOs that I want to do a full review of, because it is at a point in its development where they're inviting people to come in and play and critique the game to improve it over time. And there's no NDA for Crowfall at the moment. It has just launched this new campaign thing, which is pretty interesting, and Crowfall is one of those RVR games, you know, PvP centric, but you do have an in-depth crafting system and character building in terms of making the class that you want feel effective and viable. So I'm pretty interested in that. I'm a big, you know, open world ganky RVR type player, so this may be interesting to jump into, and I'm going to jump into it because I have pledged already. Now, the other game, unfortunately, is an NDA, so you will not see any content about it, but expect me to put out some stuff when the NDA gets dropped. It's currently in Beta 1, and I'm talking about Camelot Unchained. Speaking of which, Mutant, if you're watching this, thank you very much. So, Mutant sent me an email saying, hey, I got this extra key for Camelot Unchained, and, you know, since you review MMOs and everything, do you want to, you know, check the game out and you know, see what you think and all that stuff. And that was incredibly generous, Mutant. Thank you very much for the key. So I'm all the content that you will see from Camelot Unchained moving forward, including the full review whenever it is in a stage to be critiqued openly. That's all made possible thanks to Mutant. So thank you, Mutant. Appreciate that. In between, of course, expect to see all the usual news videos, and I expect there'll be a ton in terms of MMORPGs. It is the year end, and I expect a lot more games to come out with their producers' letters for 2019, although some of them do come out in January or February next year, but still. And because it is December and the end of the year, I've been working on a bunch of feature videos since October, actually, that I've been saving for the Christmassy period, for the holiday period, so that more people can watch this stuff, because I put a lot of work into it. And these are the, end of the year stuff. It's the award season, right? So I'm not a big fan of like the best MMORPG of 2018 or, that kind of thing, because the best is so subjective in a way. MMOs provide different things for different people that you just can't quantify what's the best for each individual that plays it. So think of it as more report cards for all the MMOs that I've played this year, or I've been involved in the previous years, that I have knowledge about and I can confidently and objectively speak about. So if there's an MMO out there that's doing well that I haven't played, you won't see me talk about it, but I will acknowledge it in these videos. So those are coming towards the end of the year, so expect to see a lot of that. Here's another thing I want to talk about real quick. The Game Awards 2018. The Game Awards is a game award show hosted annually around December to celebrate the best games of the calendar year. So starting in 2014, Dragon Age Inquisition won the first one, and then so on and so forth. The Witcher 3 won it. 15, I think, and then last year was Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I'm covering this for work, and there's some news breaking and stuff about what announcements could be made, because all eyes are going to be on this ceremony. So studios and publishers use this as a good platform to announce games coming up, right? So /OOC, this has nothing to do with MMOs at the moment, but I'm really excited for EA and BioWare, because apparently they are going to be announcing or hinting at the next Dragon Age game. This is big for me personally, and I just wanted to share this with other people that may feel the same way, because Dragon Age is one of those RPGs that I absolutely love. It's right up there in terms of the best single-player RPG games that I've played, with Origins, not so much Dragon Age 2. The story was great, and Inquisition, which I do like. So I'm excited about this, because it's been a while, 4 years since Dragon Age Inquisition, which, to be fair, I've played a lot of Inquisition, maybe 4 or 5 playthroughs now. Large parts of the game reminds me of an MMORPG in terms of, for those of you that play, if you've done the Hinterlands map area with all the side quests and everything that you have to do, the crafting system. Now that I think about it, when I play Inquisition again, part of me feel like, oh wow, this feels like a really empty MMO. And I'm just putting it out there. If the next Dragon Age game becomes something like that, online multiplayer, compared to a lot of the other games that have gone this way, adding in multiplayer, online functionality, whatever, I won't be too mad about it, as long as it's not the same multiplayer that we got in Inquisition, which absolutely sucked. It really sucked. So I'm curious to see what BioWare comes up with for Dragon Age. I need to see what happens next with Solus and the Tevinter Imperium and all that good stuff. I think I'm geeking out already. Don't want to bore you guys that don't play Dragon Age. So keep an eye out for that. And also, Game Awards, there's no big MMORPG that has won any of these categories in the last 4 years. I've seen World of Warcraft be nominated. I saw, well, Warframe did get something. But there isn't a real category catered towards MMORPGs, and that's a real shame. So is that a statement for where we are in terms of the genre? Who knows? But I'd love to see, the big Game Awards can acknowledge what MMORPGs are doing, both in the early access stages, which I don't think we should encourage anymore, and both in the established ones and the up-and-coming, hyped ones. Hopefully we'll see that in the future. I don't know. And finally, 10,000 subscribers at the end of November. Everybody that has been on the channel, watched the stuff, subscribed to the channel, and have interacted with me, guys, thank you all so much. 10,000 may seem like a small number to a lot of people out there. Man, it is huge, because when I started this channel, I did not think I would even go beyond 100, to be fair. So this has been an absolute insane journey that I'm glad to be able to share it with all of you in terms of the games that we covered, the adventures that we go on together on live streams and in reviews, the opinions back and forth, some of the arguments that, you know, I've had with some of you with our own ideas about what should make a game good or what makes something bad. I just love that sort of MMO community that we have here, and I'm grateful, everybody. I am absolutely grateful. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. That means it's all downhill from here. Yeah, I just had to throw that in there. Onwards and upwards. I have to now live up to that and produce better content, upgrade the quality of a lot of stuff that you see. One of the first ones I did was get this thing. I forgot what you call this already, like this muffin top that you put on this mic. I don't even know if it makes the audio sound better or worse. I don't, so tell me. When I listen to it back on my speakers and headphones, it just sounds like my voice. So all that stuff, you know, I have to think about seriously upgrading the channel, the feel, the look, and the quality of the video some more. But it all happens with the games and my opinion of the games, and yeah, it's incredible. So that's it for me, you guys. Have a great month of December. I will catch you all in the comments section, which I'm way behind. I have to go and start replying to people in there. I'll catch you guys on the Discord. If you're in the Discord, feel free to, you know, send me PMs or whatever. You have any questions, just contact me directly, because there's so much going on in terms of the jobs that I work with. I write freelance. I create videos for another channel. I create videos on my own channel. So I barely get any free time any given day, except when I put aside time to play a game that I'm supposed to be reviewing. So it's getting really hectic. So just nudge me, send me a PM if you want to get in touch with me urgently, or send me an email, and I'll get back to you guys. So yeah, Christmas season, enjoy the end of the year, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Hit the like button for MMORPGs, and if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It's not all about empty vlog ramblings about what's going on. It's about game reviews, game news, game discussions for MMORPGs that you'll find on my channel. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll appreciate the support. Once again, Adrian here, thanking you for watching. Yeah, November's over. I definitely need that shave. I've kept this thing for way too long now.